Here we go. I made the mistake of trying to play the Clash in the Clouds. I really thought there was a story component to it. And there's not. And I like wave-based stuff and score-based modes in multiplayer. Not in single player. They bore me to death, so I guess it's burial at sea time. And as you know, when you're dealing with an episode, or an episodic game, then you play episode 1, then episode 2. So I'm going to go with convention, and I'm going to play episode 1 because, well, that's first. So here we go. Medium will be fine.
Closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
What do you want?
How about we start with a light?
Do I pick one up? Oh, what have we got here? Oh, there's nothing in it. I'll steal my cash before she steals it. Alright. I'll light your cigarette.
Well, you got a name, miss?
Elizabeth. You can call me Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. With Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. But you do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
The hell? Do I have anything to steal from my own house? Nothing to steal from my own house even. Son of a bitch.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
Oh. Got nothing. No one's got anything to steal.
What's this girl to you?
What I need from her is my business. And I know where to start looking. Something tells me a man with your particular talents could be useful.
I heard about your little friend. Such a shame. Edward thinks the way to my heart is philosophical transcendence. He's brilliant.
What happened to these children? What are they?
Where have you been? Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
Hey, how you going?
It's grotesque.
How do I say that? I'll just have to call you Flavel because the rest I can't
Red
get.
means stop. Green means go.
Oh, they're
This is the rule.
creepy
All the
looking.
girls know.
Is it
Compromise?
Takuroa?
Is that why we came to
Ah.
Rapture? I could compromise in Red Hook. We're just men and women.
Come on. We haven't got all day.
Well, I've got all day. It's Friday night. Hopefully work won't bother me.
What do they even look like under those suits?
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine.
You alright, mate? You look a bit dodgy. And I'm the one stealing stuff. But he looks dodgy. That's worse. Go on then, lead on. Not a lot to rob just yet.
Funny,
What?
you not knowing about the Little Sisters. How long have you been in Rapture?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
You've got eyes and ears, don't you?
If I wanted to share my life story, Mr. DeWitt, I would write my memoirs. If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Takarawa. Takarawa. It's close, I hope.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Look.
Did you see the body?
I've always wanted to be a
This
big
world
daddy.
values
That looks
children,
fucking cool.
Not childhood. There's a profit to be made and men who make it. I'm taking you to one of them. Mr. DeWitt, you all right?
I'm fine. Just get these spells sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir? Madam?
We're fine, thanks.
He's pretty sweaty. Oh. Okay, fair enough. Maybe that's why. What's over here?
Dr. Steinman told me he was just...
He looks a bit out of place. She'll get upset with me if I keep wandering off. Don't want her to get me upset.
Mr. DeWitt,
Yeah?
we'll find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Alright. I'm following.
Private party. No entry without invitation.
We'll see about that.
Let me in, little pigs. Mate, I struggle to say my own name and it's got 4 letters in it.
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
Mr. Cohen does not truck with private detectives. Masks
Truck?
of invitation
There's no
to
trucks
artists
down here.
and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Stuffed shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of. They must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess those stores would be as good a place to start as any.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Rapture Records is cool. Rapture Records, man.
What brought you to Rapture?
A man
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Don't know why she just doesn't fucking open a rip.
So nice that you found us.
Hey, buddy. It's not letting me in.
Excuse me. The lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, hurry up. I'm going this way.
Piece.
It's by Trine, but of course, covered by...
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Lovely.
Oh, I'm going to be searching everything you own, man.
Especially something in this vein. Crime, isn't it? Part of it.
I don't play. I don't think I've taken my 360 out since the Xbox One arrived. Of which I regret, because my Xbox One's been nothing but trouble since the moment I got it.
Can you turn it up? Oh, it's so
Must be somewhere else.
So, did I search the place too quickly or something?
I feel the urge to surrender.
Well, it's nice and warm there, at least.
I must go. I must go. Even one more note shall prove my undoing.
She had him going, alright.
Any luck?
Nothing. Let's find another shop.
I'm not looking to be.
Where to next, Mr. DeWitt?
Golden rule.
Rule's just across the way. Or shall we go upstairs to the artist's struggle?
I don't have all the
We'll always, well, maybe not always, but in this instance, we'll take the closest one. What's that? That's a viewing machine. I'm on lucky 7.
Best quit while you're ahead.
I'm not ahead though.
Are you in the know? The Big Daddy may look imposing, but he's a gentle giant.
Yeah, it's slow and
Do
it
you
is
know
everything
all
about
he
it's
does for
difficult.
Rapture?
It's hard to get a party
These
going.
little
It's hard
jets are the
to
hands that maintain
get
Rapture,
through your
digging the
settings. It's just-
foundation out of the seabed
Yeah,
and guiding
I'm very
structural
disappointed in my
supports into place.
Xbox. I
Where do these
have
metal
found more
mysteries
often
come
than not
from?
I find reasons not
Sorry,
to play it.
chum. That's a Ryan Industries trade secret. Now you know.
Whatever that barber did to you, I hope he's retained a capable attorney.
Are you serious with a face like that? Fucking hell.
Good day to you, sir.
Hey, buddy.
You see that dish I walked in with? Well, you give her the star treatment, pal. That'll make it worth your while.
Of course, right away.
I'm interested in this.
Money
piece.
talks.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmarked for Paris, 1887.
I'm going this
The
way.
Santa Kerberson... Excuse me, sir.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I beg your pardon.
Gotta find that
Right
box.
out of her coffin in Twilight View. Did you think we wouldn't notice?
I can assure you.
The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest to me. If you hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
I don't think so. Hit the bricks, you tramp.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Off me!
Might be best if we were.
Can I kick him?
Wakes up. Nothing.
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless,
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
It's temporary.
Yeah, these days now I find myself playing mostly on PC and PS4. Hell, my Wii U gets more use than Xbox One at the moment.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
What kind of shop am I in again? Oh,
Interesting,
artwork.
isn't it? Original Sander Cohen. He calls it
The head.
miasma.
I'm sorry, but I know precious little about art.
How does it make you feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what
Oh,
foolishness
it's good
may
alcohol.
tumble out.
Where is he hiding that box?
Like me to tell you what I mean.
Oh, I would like so much to understand.
You miss me.
Uh-oh.
Cohen intended to show us the
I shouldn't be drinking whilst I'm trying to do this.
and then to breathe the swampy air of the
There you are, you little son
All
of a
that
bitch.
in that little picture.
I've only got one. Only got one. There's two of us.
Now, did your companion go...
You've given me so much to think about.
I'm drunk.
I feel a trifle swoony.
Yeah, so
Do
do
you
I.
mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Come on, the dude had good grog. We're gonna go before I vomit.
Amazing what a few months of peace and...
Good. You've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Alright. This way, I think. Is this the right way?
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
The great chain guy.
Keep your hand on the chain.
So I guess at this point you know who I am, right? Yeah, she's looking at me like she knows who I am. Sneaky bitch. Got a bunny rabbit mask.
Ah, very well. Mr. Cohen awaits your participation at his performance.
What? What? What?
So who is this fellow Cohen? Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen his type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
It's all dark and shit.
Dance! Dance! Move!
Bloody rabbits in here. Cool. I like the rabbits.
Be the conduit! Open yourselves to the music! To the
I remember this
spirit
guy.
of the eternal! No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse? My muse shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! The stick!
For God's sake!
My muse shall not be mocked! Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in rapture anymore for the artist.
I can't punch you or anything.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit. Isn't he a biscuit, ladies?
I need to ask you a few questions.
Questions, yes. Yes.
I'm a
It is
biscuit.
the work of man to ask. It is the work of the artist to answer.
You've seen this girl, haven't you?
We artists see more than most. You are more than you claim to be, little songbird. Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is.
He's a
And
creepy
I will
dude.
send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
I'm dancing with my daughter.
Bitch.
Mr. DeWitt,
What?
dance with me.
Okay.
Come, come, dance!
shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Suchong.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Suchong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him.
So?
For 15 hours.
I don't know what to make of you, Mr. DeWitt.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick! I see suffering in you. I know how to shine a light on your pain. A moth will become a butterfly.
So, mate.
Mr. DeWitt.
Mr. DeWitt! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me. I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Shot.
Look,
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
How many people do you suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Enough. Fontaine had amassed something near an army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. Alright, there's a dock up ahead.
Takes a cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
What's that?
Burial at sea.
You read your residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea. Don't get too comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Watch it, crab. Okay, well, I've only got 2 at the moment.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Is that me remembering me smashing my own head in? Is that what's going on there? Oh, coins. More coins. I prefer these ones. They make sounds. It's an arty-farty bit of film imagery, isn't it? Bunny Rabbit bowed. That wasn't a very good film. Like, didn't really grip me. This dude's weird, isn't he? Alright. They're just kind of weird. Okay, that doesn't quite work then. Microwaves.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
I agree. He's frozen to hell. There we go, I'll take this.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
I want the frosty one. Get me the frosty.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
I want the frosty. Want it.
All right, I got the grabber unjammed. I know what you hear.
Do ya? I don't know if you know what you think you know. There, pal.
Mr. DeWitt, look. Housewares. That's where Cohen said we'd find Sally. The store ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt. It helps in situations like this.
I'm not good with optimism, it seems. Oh, I should get in the lift, huh?
When did you
stop
come
smoking.
to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49.
That's not good.
Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for splicers. They can do us a whole lot worse.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. But it's good for you, you know? I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
This is no good. I deserve better!
Saving myself bullets. Hey, buddy. Oh, he died real quick.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive. Mr. DeWitt, look.
Oh, yay. The value machines are back.
An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Top floor. Alright, let's go over here.
Ugh, how do you stand that? It smells revolting.
Yeah, it's not that good. Hello. We're gonna go in there as well, I think. The circus of value.
Another burst pipe.
The store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
Alright. Let's go over the other side. Elizabeth will pick the lock.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Oh, have matters progressed so little? I could turn this with a rake pick. Done.
Where'd you learn that?
Oh, it's something I picked up a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Oh, no money there. How dodgy. Oh, there's something going there. Money.
Come on, just let me in, okay? Fontaine, he said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Splicers. I don't think they see us. Keep quiet, maybe you can get the drop on them. Even the odds.
I got the drop on them. See? How I just dropped on them?
I can change, sugar. I can. Just give me a chance.
Where are the rest of them?
Nothing there? Check. Nothing there. Just check.
Sentry.
You should.
Sorry, darling, you were gonna shoot me. So I killed you first. Back to searching through rubbish bins.
Folks always stare when I make a scene.
Wait, that. But is he drawing like? That's a little strange.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
Mr. DeWitt, eat! Catch, Mr. DeWitt!
Like. Alright, what have we got here? Okay. I don't think I've got anything else, do I? Damn it, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, it is.
Look up there.
What's she looking at? Right, let's go open up this door.
Need some help with this.
Give me a second. Done.
Oh, nice. Tommy gun, sweet. Oh, lots of coins.
And there's no cure at the madhouse.
It used to be such a thrill to hear Ryan speak.
Just made myself drunk, I think.
Parasite, this. And the exaltation of man, that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore. But the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
I'm drunk, Elizabeth. This time I'm really drunk. Oh, there's a bit of a clip there.
You'll get screwed, blue, and tattooed tonight.
Last time that boy came over, there was urine all over the bowl.
Oh, don't think I didn't hear that.
You left me with nothing!
I'll see what else I can find.
Well, I'm having a shocker. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh no, stop drinking the moonshine. Well, this isn't working out to be the holiday that I thought it was going to be, huh? So far, not many people haven't shot at me or tried to beat me to death with a pipe.
excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
I got something new in the works.
Honey pie?
Together, we'll remake
got a friend
the
over?
world!
Right, so clean out that area.
I'll wait down here.
Oh nice, she's still giving me stuff.
Pushing me.
Oh.
Or else.
Cash. What do we got here? Okay. Again, beats what I've got. Does that have like a self-destruct on it or something? Cause that shit went down quick. Let's have a look at what's in here first. Yeah, I think that's something that might potentially be a problem. Oh, and you can see it.
Of my first play, the Herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of canceling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers take my place? An artist once said,
Oh damn it, I wasted a lot of bullets
all
there.
critics should
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Indeed. I seem to have used up all my ammo again.
short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with it.
A jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Maybe there is. Just a maybe. Alright, let's see what's happening in here.
Talk to me like that. Shows me some respect. Because I'm a salesman, you think you can talk to me like that? Who the hell are you? I'm holding you accountable.
Hey, that. Does he kill himself? I can't remember.
I've always been there for you!
Okay, that must have been the other version of that. I don't have 3 lockpicks. Oh man. I've only got 1 lockpick, Elizabeth. Why didn't you bring more? Ended the game with 30. Would have been nice to bring some of them with me.
15 years now. I get some work. I want to get back to real.
What did you do? Wasn't I good enough?
We all move with a great change, and a great change.
Come on. Oh, there's stuff back there.
My best advice is never forget. You left me with nothing.
Why are they following?
Steel yourself.
Yes, this.
Thought I heard someone else in here. Yeah. Just imagining stuff now. Hey there, buddy. I guess that's a thing. Alright, let's go in this other area. Oh. Damn it. Elizabeth, why doesn't... Oh. We're gonna get a code.
Gee,
I was here. No, don't forget.
Nico time, because I make my own decisions. Nico time brand cigarettes. Rapture's choice, your choice.
I guess there's some kind of cipher floating around somewhere. But I guess I've just not seen it. Right, moving right along. Okay.
Fine. See you. I got one.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
What have we got here? That's pretty useful.
Welcome to the Circus of Value.
Right, okay, so there's a bit of bugger all available to me here. Let's just buy that. Yeah, I'm not going to need a refund. I'm going to put these bullets into someone. I'm not going to need them back, really.
Looks like the plasma department is back that way. I'm sure we'd find something useful there.
Alright. Alright, I've got two of them. Did I get this wrong? I've got a feeling I've done this wrong. Maybe I needed to go back that way. Yeah. I was going the right way. Why'd you mention anything?
Can you help me out with this lock?
On it.
Am I on your way?
There.
Alright, thanks.
Who is it? Stay away from me!
Here! Ammo! Mr. DeWitt, catch!
Thanks. Oh no.
Get up. Get Want to thank me? Next time, try ducking.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Alright, I made a boo-boo there. I didn't realise how damn low on everything I was. Like a burst rifle. Oh, it's you.
No! 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 It was just the first offer!
Haven't found anything yet.
Don't know if I like this gun. Three picks. Man, I need some lock picks. Got some shock jogging. That's a hell of a banana.
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department store?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's button. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
What you doing here? You're heartless.
Frank Fontaine called me in the other day. Me, Ray Larkin.
Sure, I'll equip it.
Says trouble's coming and he's passing out special plasmids to all his best guys. I mean, it's an honor, but man, I started getting these shingles all over. Skin's discolored. Like when a guy's about to lose a limb, you know? And I can't seem to pile on enough clothes. I hate to ask, but is this happening to everybody?
Oh, I thought that was people talking. Well, it was, I guess. In a sense.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
Damn it.
You better stay away from what's mine. My car! Annihilate! You got rocks.
Thanks! I'm stuck on stuff. We'll be back in a second. Pretty much out of everything again.
Mr.
I really
DeWitt,
go through a lot of this
the
stuff.
plasma?
I know.
You've forgotten what we came for.
No, but I've got to get some things. Search the area and all that stuff. Jesus, lady. I need to think about this stuff. It's about survival.
Want me to open up that cabinet?
Yeah, in a minute. Pushy little bitch. Alright. Now, we can do the cabinet, lady.
Elizabeth, little help?
Really? That little old lock. We should grab that plasmid.
If it's that easy, why did you bother even waiting for me to ask you? You should just crack the damn thing open.
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
I think I can help.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Put them in a cup and drink them. Actually, that's probably just as useful as any of the others. Alright, off we go. Is that someone in there? Damn, I missed.
All right. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Yeah, we'll see. Lady.
Do it!
There.
You should be ashamed! You're not gonna sing this.
Thanks for that, Mr. Samurai. You're a good kid. Should probably buy a couple of things.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. No refund, no return.
Right. Okay, we go down here, huh? See if he's got his headset. I don't feel like much of a typing conversation today.
Where's chat?
Hey boy, how you doing?
Good mate, how you going?
Yeah, not too bad, man. What's happening?
Not much.
What are you up to?
Not much. Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate. You're quite low, but I can hear.
What about now?
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah, I'm just playing good old Star Citizen.
Oh yeah, sweet. We
Have you got it
tried to,
installed?
we tried to get a bit of a game going yesterday, and I think Marcel's internet's playing up, so it didn't download. It was just a calamity. It's one of those fucking situations sometimes where you know the world's against it. It doesn't want you to do something.
Especially when you got like 5 people, you know.
Yeah, it was like, what was it? I think one of the games we were trying to play, for some reason it stopped loading on my computer. When the guys finally could get on, there was no one playing it, so they couldn't get a multiplayer game. Civ, we were playing that for a while, then someone had to go to bed because they'd been up for ages or some shit. And we're like, fucking hell. We haven't been able to finish a game of Civilization in a very, very long time.
Yeah.
It's a little bit annoying.
How do I change this to push to talk?
You've got to go into your Steam chat settings.
Steam, store, library. Chat.
What's that now?
Good standing. What's VAC? Open it. Status.
What was it?
VAC status.
Open it. Sure thing.
Oh, hang on a sec. Use a push button to transmit voice. Alt. That's it. Hello?
Yeah, mate. I'm just lazy. I leave mine on all the time.
Now it's on. Yeah, I've got a there's a competition next week, Aurora Racing, for my clan.
Yeah. I'm not big on the racing, man. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea.
Why not? What's wrong with it?
I just don't find games that are. I like my space sim games a bit more arcadey if I'm doing stuff like that.
Yeah, it doesn't really have the speed to be truthful.
Yeah, for me it's like I need to have a keyboard with the fucking whole setup with the hot ass and the joystick, and otherwise, you know, it's like doing Flight Simulator with a control pad. It's just fucked up. Doesn't work.
Damn.
So the combat stuff's fine because I guess you don't have to worry so much about being as pinpoint accurate with some of the things you have to do.
Yeah.
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to you? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
Did you ever you what?
She's just another orphan.
Put the back to
After
automatic
Fontaine
stuff
went
just
down,
so I
the
can
city
bother
was
pressing
not
alt.
with her.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's
know.
a pain in the
Memories
ass,
of every
man.
stupid thing you've ever done.
Yeah.
Started showing
I remember when I used
Did
to
I
use the headset and had like hay fever and shit. The guys would be like, "Fucking hell, Zabo, all I can hear is you breathing."
It's none of your business.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Well, fuck it, I don't want to press the button." It's like half the time I'd say something in the moment and I'd forget to press the button, and it's like I might as well have not said anything.
I do it all the time. Like I've got these bunch of mates I used to play DayZ with.
Yeah.
And like I'll be because there's 4 or 5 of us in the group, you know what I mean? I'll be like, oh yeah man, it's fucked up. I did this the other day and oh it's so funny, you know. And like half an hour later, they're like, Maddie, you there? And I'm like, yeah, I'm here. They're like, oh, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
And like after about 2 weeks, I'm like, Maddie, put your headset down, you know, turn your mic back on. I'll be like, oh yeah, hi. They start correcting me.
Yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of push to talk at all.
Yeah.
My plan's to play this for another 20 minutes before I get the dogs brushed and shit. It's just been a ridiculous week of work, man. I'm fucking exhausted.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the Rapture type.
I allocated myself an hour and a half to play games tonight before I have sleep.
Book club, you'd be right.
Yeah, right.
You know shit's sad when you're allocating yourself a specific time frame to play games.
Yeah, rations.
Yeah, it has been, man. Like seriously, like like this week, in order to get game time in, I've been sacrificed. The only way I've justified it to myself is I'll work through my lunch break and then have that hour as my game time at night.
You don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are.
Well,
the $1 million question is, what's she to you?
I got two jobs cancelled last week.
Isn't that reason enough?
I was supposed to work Thursday night, got cancelled. And then I turned up to work on Saturday afternoon for 2 12-hour shifts. Both got cancelled.
Let's hope Cohen was on the level.
And what, they cancelled you on the day?
I can only imagine what they would do with a child.
I get there and they said, "Oh, we didn't order you."
Halfway to slice.
2 of you. What do you?
Probably thought
what's
putting
2
a
of you
child
here?
in prison
and I said, "Well,
would
that's
be
what
high
my boss told me." Like I got the text message and that. And they're like, "Well, here's our order. We don't have it, you know."
Oh, fucking
and I'm
hell.
like, well, I mean,
Harper's got all.
he's always like, you know what I mean? Like he's always like cut everyone else out, all about himself, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I knew, you know, like if he was halfway decent, I might have suggested maybe one of us do the one shift and the other one do the other. You know, split it.
I can't see her.
But he's like, oh, his wife just had a kid the day before and this and that, and you know. He knocked back other work, so he could do this one and this and that. And I'm like, mate, yeah, just have the job.
It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics.
And then next week, I got a few days, but they're all short days, like 8-hour days.
Yeah.
Yeah. So work's been pretty slow. Enough to get by, but
if she's in there,
you
there are
gotta
only
get ahead,
6
you know?
vents she can come out of.
Yeah, mate, for sure. Especially when you're getting shit cancelled, fucking makes it worse for you.
All these vents are connected to the
I feel
central
like I'm going backwards.
If we
so
close them off and turn
I'm
the heat
thinking,
up, she'll be forced out through the
I
central
went and did a course
exhaust.
the other day, so I renewed my ticket for another year or 2 years, whatever it is.
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Yeah, thinking of
Either we
going and being a
find her,
train
or
driver
one of
or
those splicers will.
Yeah, you've
heading over
discussed
to
doing that.
WA or something.
Yeah, you've discussed doing the train driving thing before.
Up ahead.
Yeah.
What's stopping? Is that just the time thing? What's that's going?
It's just, I just want to, I mean, if this, because a lot of the time this will drop off and pick back up, you know?
Yep.
But it doesn't look like it's going to pick back up in the near future.
Right, so it's in like a quite extensive lull.
Yeah.
Fancy putting those lock-picking skills to work?
I've got 2 mates, and they've said in the next month they're expecting things to really pick up and there's going to be a new company started and, you know, so I guess I'll know in the next 2 months if
Mickey just wants
stuff's
to
going to happen,
give you a little
or I'm going to have to go get a real job, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, do you?
Oh, my supervisor. He rang me up and he's like, can you go up to Thornton and do a job tonight, like 11 o'clock last Thursday? And I was like, oh, not really. Because the last minute jobs, they're always thrown together at the last minute.
Yeah, well, there'll be a calamity because that's why they're probably fucking no one's taking them up.
Yeah, well, like it's an emergency, you know what I mean? So everyone's just like, all right, we'll all just turn up and like we'll just sort it out once we get there. But because I'm the coordinator, it falls to me to, you know what I mean? And I turn up, they're like, all right, let's go. You know, we're ready. And I'm like, well, hang on, what are we doing? Didn't they tell you? And I mean, if I got a day to plan the job, print out some maps and have a look and find out where I am and drive up an hour before. But yeah.
Well, that sounds like that's an opportunity for you to plan. And being that's kind of your role, it's really important to be able to plan.
Radar range last night.
Yeah, oh yeah. The main gripe that I've got with my job is the people who plan my work
had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way.
don't do the actual job.
And for
So,
some reason,
you know,
I'm the
I
one
wouldn't say
in
they got
touch
no
with the
idea,
wife. Well, I lock
they are very optimistic in their appraisal of what I can do, you know?
Yeah.
They'll be like, well, it'll take you 15 minutes to get from here to there, and then you do this, and then you do that, you know? And like when you add half an hour onto every job and you're doing like 6 or 7 jobs, you know, it adds up to like half a shift and blows everything out. Anyway, so I went and did this other job. My supervisor said, well, I'll do that job instead. You go out to, if you go out to Auburn and do a job out there, but because you don't work for the company or you haven't done the induction, sign on the machine, like the Bundy clock machine. He's like, just put you're a visitor and enter my name onto the machine. I'm like, all right. And I get there, like the head of safety service at Nova Rail, and they're like, all right, have you been inducted into the site?
Go ahead.
And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, okay, you got all your, you know, you get your induction card and that. I'm like, oh, I haven't been inducted. Shit. Got to do the job. It was like surveying with surveyors at
Oh, isn't that the shit you hate doing though with surveyors? Well, I know it pays, but still. It's like, it's that way you explain it, man. It's like fucking pulling teeth and getting paid for it.
Well, usually I hate it because it's boring, but in this case, it's like it starts at 9:30 at night, so there's trains everywhere until 1 o'clock in the morning, and I've got to get it's 4 tracks, so I've got to get time on these 4 tracks.
Yeah.
But like, I just can't take possession of the middle track because if I don't have possession of the two outside tracks, you know what I mean, and I've got like 4 or 5 people who I'm crossing over in the dark, just get,
put his fingers to his lips.
It's not safe.
Oh, yeah.
Waited weeks for that kiss.
And
ruined.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like they all, yeah, I don't know. So I turn up there, and the guy's like, "Oh, well, you're not inducted, and do you actually work for this company who we're employing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I work for this company. It's a different one." So I'm thinking, fuck, if they tell Chandler McLeod, who I work for, that I'm here working for someone else, I'm going to get my ass kicked from both directions, you know?
Yeah.
So as soon as I left the office, they rang their boss, who rang their boss, who rang their boss, and then they're like, "We don't think you can do the job." I'm like, well, I know I'm not going to be doing the job because someone's going to have to authorise it, you know, and say it's okay when it's not. Yeah. But, shit all goes around. I've been slack as well, you know, like, I really should have been, when it started looking like I should have been chasing up work besides.
We'll carve our way your shortcoming.
But I sort of just sat back and...
Sorry, I almost
when you
died.
sit back.
Yeah. I was too busy listening and like I was like got myself into a bad fucking situation.
Sorry, I've got a few leads and yeah. I just gotta get aggressive.
Yeah, well, and you gotta use your contacts and stuff as well.
That's it, man. Yeah. Like, I should be out signing up with 3 or 4 different companies, you know?
Yeah, I thought you were at some stage, or is that something you stopped doing?
I put a lot of people offside, so it's like a constant renewal, you know?
Oh, okay, so yeah.
I sign up with 3 or 4 companies, but then when I tell these people, look, I'll do this job, you know, I'll work for you. Sorry, other people, I can't work for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, fuck you then. You know, we're not going to call you back. Then I have to find other companies.
Whoa.
What
you skulking around for?
But, yeah, I want to do like I eventually want to become a trained welder anyway, so I know that this like safety OH&S thing is a bit, you know, like people hate it to start with.
Yeah, but you know, it's a Yeah, but the good part about that kind of job, though, man, is there's always going to be a need for that kind of role.
Oh yeah.
That's the
Well,
biggest
once they
problem
get
I've
rid
got is my role that I kind of developed. It's just a case of that's why I had to change, man, because I made a bad choice in many ways without even knowing it. You know, who was to tell that was going to happen? But you know, it's something certainly that I recommend to people. If you've got the opportunity to do a role that's not easily replaced,
Yeah.
you definitely want to try and do that.
Well, they've sort of changed it now so that if you make a mistake, have a 3-month holiday. And one of my senior colleagues, I mean, he's an investigator for safety incidents and stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And the job is pretty like you've got to cut corners. But if they catch you cutting corners now, before it was just a slap on the wrist, naughty boy, don't do it again, you know. Now it's 3 months suspension from work.
Yeah, they had to up the ante.
See the vent? Over
Yeah,
there.
well, too much mistakes were happening. People just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
It is the risk you run when, for so long, it wasn't very well regulated.
Yeah. And I mean, these being senior guys, if they caught me doing it, they'd probably sack me for life, you know what I mean? Who's this kid? Just make an example of him. So I don't take a lot of those jobs. Or if I do, you know, I'm like, no, we're doing everything by the book. And then they're like, come on, mate, you've got to be got to have a bit of nous about that.
On it.
What to do with you? Eve's
Yeah. So train driving. Sit back on a train and just, you know, run a few people over here and there. Bob's run.
Yeah, well, look. At the end of the day, man, if you're on the track, I don't care why. You know, if you're there, you made an error.
You work out in the middle of the highway and get hit by a car.
Observation number 17.
More often than not.
Phenomena presents is odd shimmer, through which is observed.
But I reckon I'd probably go to WA.
Men in strange.
I mean, I could go over and
Like
do
on
my
the
job in
trains, you mean?
WA as well.
Yeah.
Women in larger
But
dresses.
I'm also thinking like I'll go to WA and do the job that I do now over there.
Is phenomena
That's
window
another
to
option,
other
but
space? Other time?
Is it an easier thing to get into over there as well?
Okay, next one.
Yeah, for sure. Because they're always looking for people.
At once.
I'm assuming because it's almost always in like a really remote area, so a lot of people don't really want to do it.
Yeah, like if you got family, you don't want to be staying there. Can't do the, you know.
Go ahead.
Okay.
So when would you be making that decision on the whole WA situation?
You'll know it when you see it.
I'm guessing 2 months from now.
Right. Have you already sent some feelers out, so to speak, out there?
Nah. Well,
Can you get this open?
I've had offers in Sydney, which will get me a lot of weekend work and stuff. So I'll have
Right.
to jump ship.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that first of all. I'm working next week. I'm away next week. And then the week after that, I'll go and sign up with all these different companies.
So hard to reduce to fit into this gown.
And
I just wanted to look beautiful for you. I knew right away.
that's 2 weeks.
Right there at the
Then
cashmere.
my mate told me last week, like, wait for a month. I've had 2 friends tell me in a month there's going to be a lot of work picking up and we're going to, you know. So if that doesn't pan out, it's time to start ringing WA.
Next time, I'll be sure to ask.
Well, you know, if you end up going to WA, I'm not really got much advice for what you'd be doing. You know, if you're in mining, I guess Because
Yeah.
you would be somewhat connected with the mining though. Is that what you're talking about? Like trains with the
Yeah.
mines? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same job, but it's just I mean, it'd be a lot stricter, like, you know, drug tests every second
Why
day.
can't Franklin read
Yeah.
quietly in a corner like
Well,
I
they
did
run a
as
pretty
child?
tight ship, the mining operations,
Off.
man.
Not a single thought to where an
paperwork out the
accident
arse
might
and,
leave
you know.
us. Dr.
What the-
Wortham
oh, I mean, I
prescribed a
wouldn't mind.
plasmid.
Yeah, it was like even me in the
Mother's
IT
little
department,
helper to
man.
keep
We were
me
subject
sharp.
to random drug checks
I've had my
quite frequently.
misgivings, but
Let
I
alone
let my
like
guard
the
down for a
drivers and
second.
fucking truckies and stuff.
that boy may get himself killed.
Yeah, it's all a fucking joke, but you know, it's all just a bit of paper, I reckon. Yeah, but I mean, shit. I was even thinking like, remember Melissa's brother used to work over in Canada?
Still looking.
Oh no, I'm gonna die again, aren't I?
Don't die. Well, there's always a job that someone doesn't want to do, you know?
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly right.
Somewhere, sometime they're paying someone 100 grand a year to scrub a toilet, you know?
Yeah, mate, look, I've always said, mate, anyone that wants to work can always find work. Might not be what they've dreamed of, but it'll be a job.
Yeah. I don't know what my dream job would be.
I don't think I've got one, man. Mine's just, a dream job to me is one where I get paid.
Yeah. You're been really busy lately.
Yeah, it's been a bit ridiculous. But it's for what I'm doing now. It's crunch time because like every single time we fail our particular service level agreement now is like $100,000 to $400,000. So yeah. So now basically every month I've got to explain why we're failing these bloody things and I've got to tell them the same story and over and over and over again because I've been telling them for months what they need to do.
Cover your ass, mate.
And it's just a case of now they're coming back to me saying, well, did you make sure you told everyone what needed to happen? I'm like, man, come on. Yeah, I've got like reams and reams of fucking documents and emails that shows what's been going on. It's not really my fault if people are failing to pay attention to my advice.
That's the good thing about your job. It's none of it's really word of mouth, is it? It's all
Sally, it's me, Booker.
official.
Now, you come out now.
Emailed and
Yeah, well, that's right. There's always an email trail, so as long as you actually have asked for something, then you'll be able to track it down and say, look, there you go. Look.
Dear, do you hear me? It's
So
me,
yeah,
Booker.
that's a good
Now
thing.
listen, dear. You come out right now.
But it's also a bad thing in a sense because
the only way.
you know, it can go the other way as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. So that's what all this week was about. Was just fucking crazy ridiculous. I couldn't tell you how. Like I think most of my shifts this week were 13 plus hours just because. What happened there? Oh, it broke. Oh no! I'm out of bullets. There we go. Oh, you're a bad guy. Yeah, so like most of this week because I had to do all that shit and investigate all. Oh, don't kill me! Oh, thank God she gave me health. Leg it. But yeah, because like that's what I've been doing, all like just trying to sift through data and taking forever and an age to do it. Because it just takes that long to get that data dug through and whatever. Yeah, it's just been fucking painful. So I've been trying to get all that stuff done whilst doing my regular job. And yeah, not a lot of sleep's been had. That's why when one of the guys yesterday pulled his little fucking I'm really tired and shit, I was just like, come on, man, really?
Ammo. Take it.
Great.
Fucking hell. Well, 2K Gaming has shut down.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're closed. I wish we could do
Well, there you go. No, run. I need my shield to recharge. Yeah, I read that in the papers today. And yeah, it's not the greatest time for gaming in general, is it? Oh, that's her. That's why they didn't die. I was shooting the wrong person. Man, I'm really struggling here. I've got to... I often wonder, especially when I've had like a really big week and not a lot of sleep, I wonder myself, am I just shit at games or am I just really fucking tired?
Get back here this instant.
You know, I'm sure you've asked yourself the same question many times.
Yeah. Just keep practicing, you'll get better.
Yeah.
I've been practicing racing heaps in Star Citizen.
Oh, you got to when you're talking about stuff like that, but I don't have it in me.
Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
Nice.
Like I said, I think I need a whole setup if I'm going to go the route of doing the racing.
Your promises.
And I just don't see myself doing it. Oh no, fucking hell.
So what are you up to this weekend?
Oh, I got fucking heaps of work to do, to be honest, but I'm hoping to have some time off so even if I have to do what I'm doing here and just essentially remove what would normally be sleep.
Right, catching up on work. Fucking hell.
Yeah, there's way too much for me to catch up on. All this shit that happened this week, I've basically barely been able to do the stuff that I need to do during the week. So now I'm just essentially behind, so I've got to play catch up.
Piling up.
Yeah, unfortunately so, man. And so yeah, I don't know.
In the toy department.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up to much apart from work, work and housework and yard work this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I was going to see if you want to go fishing sometime in the next few weeks.
Yeah, I'd be up for some fishing at some point.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Well, we can just head out to head down south. Whole drive.
Oh no, I'll drive. Driving's fun.
Yeah. Well, I could meet you down at near Wollongong somewhere. We got beaches down there.
The Gong, yeah.
We'll just throw a couple of lines in.
Yeah, man. I think I've got. Do you have a line? Do you want me to bring one? Because I've got mine and my brother. I might even see if Joshua wants to come.
Yeah.
If we end up meeting you there, I'll.
You two come in your car. I'll take mine. We'll get I'll get like a little portable barbecue on my ute, and we'll, Yeah,
man. I'll bring a couple of eskies with ice in it.
Just for a catch up. Yeah.
You get what you got coming. It's my
This fishing season's nearly over, I think.
Yeah, well, that's... Oh, damn it. I fucking run out of my special power fluid, whatever the fuck it is.
What?
I'm playing Bioshock, man. You know, you get...
Yeah, no, I'm a bit
Oh, wow, I obliterated that one.
Need this?
Oh, dude, look, I love the actual, like what is it called again? The swarm mode? Had balls of fun playing that, but yeah, I've just got no interest in the racing.
Yeah, well, we should do a Vandal Swarm over the weekend.
Yeah, man, that'll be fun.
I've got like 120,000 rec.
Yeah, I'm fully maxed out myself.
But what else was I gonna say? I can't wait for the first-person shooter, first-person mode to come in.
Yeah, it should be interesting because it's very different in the way that it's structured and the way that it controls. So I'll be very curious to see how it works. You know, it's not so much the arcadey style. The guns are very fidgety, so if you hold down the gun in any way, shape or form, it's going to be hard as fuck to be able to aim, as it should be.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like all tactical games. It's sort of just like
Locked from the other side.
just sit there for 2 hours and wait for someone to walk past and then shoot them.
I think I can squeeze through.
Because I play a bit of
Give me a
DayZ as
boost.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never really. The thing that's always lost me for DayZ, man, is how terrible the interface looks.
It's pretty bad. It's
Yeah.
really bad.
And so H1Z1 kind of almost got me.
Yeah,
But
What's taking so long?
I can't get this.
Come on!
Just give
Flying
me a
weapon crates
second.
and shit like that turns me off.
Honey pie? I always stay there for you!
Yeah. Hey there.
Fuck, that dude just exploded on me. Oh sure, now you got the fucking door open once I've killed everyone. They always do that in games, don't they? Did you see the new Star Wars trailer?
Oh, fuck yeah. The new Star Wars Battlefield trailer comes out and
You don't seem
let's
any
see how
worse
long it
for
is.
wear.
Yeah, I think on the Xbox they release a demo of it very shortly. Like a, I don't know if it's a beta or if it's an actual demo, but I'll probably download that because I can.
Well, sorry, I got a bit of rosemary stuck in there.
Rosemary, you have some lamb or something?
Potato. Garlic and rosemary potato. What was I going to say? Star Wars, Han Solo's back. And is that Luke Skywalker's voice?
I think it is. It sounds like Mark Hamill, doesn't it?
Mark Hamill, yeah. Yeah, it does. For sure it does.
That's what I was thinking when I'm like, that dude sounds a lot like Mark Hamill. But you know how, like they did with the first Superman, was it Superman Returns? They got a guy that looked and sounded a lot like Christopher Reeve. I was wondering if they might have done something similar, but then towards the end, the longer I heard it, the more I thought to myself, I think that is just Mark Hamill.
And just as soon, young woman disappear.
Yeah.
But I actually really like the way that ended. Hey, I was very skeptical about how they're going to integrate the old characters and shit, but I like that it seems to be quite light-hearted rather than very serious.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it says here.
Oh. Right, so it is him. Alright, sweet. Well, that makes sense. I'm not going crazy.
Disney blockbuster.
But yeah, you know what? I was one of the people that as soon as J.J. Abrams was involved, I thought to myself, he's gonna fuck it. But the couple of trailers that he's shown, he looks like he's done a really good job of making them very similar to the original 3 movies. So I'm a little bit optimistic now. But you know, as you never know, you never know until you watch it. But I'm quietly confident at the moment.
I saw this video about...
Alright, let me go check the exhaust vent.
I saw this video about... it showed new scenes from the Terminator movie and a few other movies.
Looks like we'll need to
and
turn
they're
up the
basically just
thermostat if we're gonna
complete
flush her out.
recreation.
It's over that way.
It's so funny.
Yeah, see, the Terminator one was probably the one that I thought maybe they'd do a good job of, but I'm very skeptical now after the last couple of trailers for that. It looks kind of really rushed and fucking dodgy.
See, the good thing about those movies is that they were so original.
We need to head for that thermostat. It's our only option.
Yeah,
Thermostat's right there.
I really do think if any of them get fucked up, it's gonna be
Only way to bring her
it's
to
gonna be
us.
Terminator.
You won't do it, I will. Just give me the word.
Turn it up.
What?
Yeah, well,
Turn the goddamn thermostat up.
I think a lot of new Terminator is you don't see much of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it'll all be
Do you hear that? We need to get back to the exhaust before we lose the girl again.
Sally! Sally, come out! It isn't working.
I told you she's coming.
It isn't working. Turn
If
it
we
off.
turn it off, it's not gonna work.
We have to turn it off. We are hurting her. Sally! Sally? Sally, it's Booker. It's me. Sally, come on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Sally! Come out here right now! Sally. No.
Oh no. The big daddy's coming out. I need some help here. Whoa, whoa. What the hell just happened to me there? I don't even know what the fuck just happened. Mr. Bubbles is his name.
sounds like a pedo.
Do it!
Mr. Bubbles.
Yeah, that's his name, man. She was like, Mr. Bubbles, help me.
There!
On it!
Vengeance is mine.
No, get attached on the thing. Man, he's just messing up my shit, this big boy. Yeah, I'm in trouble here. He's out of my league. Ow. Oh no, I'm gonna die, Matt.
Just run.
I'm out of bullets, pretty much.
Here, ammo! Take it!
Nice!
Oh no. Every gun, I'm out of ammo, Matt. Oh, that's not true. I just found something. Oh, I killed the motherfucker. She doesn't like me, this little girl.
It's okay, Sally.
What do they call them again in Bioshock? What are they, the little girls? What are they called? Little sisters or something?
Going home.
I've never played Bioshock. I think I wanted to.
Oh, really? Play the first one. The second one's pretty crap. The first one was really good. And this one's quite good. This Bioshock Infinite one's not bad.
You're hurting her! She's not your child!
She is mine!
Let her go! Let her go!
She's mine! Shut it down! Shut down the machine!
The whip?
Shut down the machine!
Pirates.
Shut it down!
Oh, yeah.
Search the store for Bioshock.
I remember. All of it. That poor child.
20.
She wasn't yours, Comstock. I wasn't.
No.
You had to have me, didn't you?
No, this isn't right.
And the guilt was too much.
You turn to us to solve your problem.
96 out of
Provide a
100.
place to go where you might
Is that the original Bioshock?
Where there never was an Anna in the first
Yeah,
place.
the original one's a really cool game. I don't know, I haven't played it since not long after it came out, so I'm not sure if it aged well, but I really enjoyed it. It's a really good idea. Well done story. And like the world
found the-
design's really cool as well.
Yeah, it's like as soon as I saw Cyberpunk, I was so sorry. That game.
Yeah, but it's like almost like 1950s version of Cyberpunk.
Yeah. Horror. Scary. Steam.
Dude just got destroyed. He just killed me. My daughter killed me.
Oh.
She did. That was a good one. I think I'll call that for tonight.